आज का हमारा टॉपिक है द मूविंग फिंगर। ये शॉर्ट स्टोरी एलएलबी पार्ट 2 की स्टार्ट करते हैं। द स्टोरी द मूविंग finger is narrated by an unnamed narrator. Ralph was controlled by his first wife also, despite the second, Mrs. Grancy, being dead. He still wants to control her, something that is evident by the fact that he asks Clayton to repaint the portrait of Mrs. Grancy so that she may look older, just as the Ralph has gotten older. He has not been able to escape from his past. He has never married again, and since Mrs. Grancy's death, there is a sense that Ralph has lived a lonely life. Just as Ralph loved Mrs. Grancy, so too did Claydon. It is perhaps for this reason that the Claydon restored the portrait to what it actually was. By restoring the portrait to what it actually was, Claydon wishes to remember Mrs. Grancy as she was when he fell in love with her. It is as though there is this undercurrent of a conflict between Ralph and Claydon, though Ralph would possibly be unaware of it. There is also some symbolic significance in the story which may be important. Not only does the portrait of Mrs. Grancy symbolizes love for both Ralph and Claydon, but it also symbolizes men's obsessions with women and how men like to control women. The fact that Ralph married twice may also have symbolic significance, as Walt could be using the fact that Ralph has married twice to highlight the Ralph's need to feel connected to another person. Though some critics might suggest that Claydon is self absorbed, thinking only of himself and not of others, for Claydon he has an portrait of Mrs. Grancy which is not real. Anything the Claydon has created a fantasy for himself, though for him the fantasy is very real. Complete control and possessions over Mrs. Grancy, just as men in general had control and possessions over women at the time the story was written.